feeling so beautifully perched up. Oh my god, what? No way. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset. Oh my god, the most beautiful time of the day. Hello everyone and a very good morning from here in Bandhavgarh National Park on another virtual safari experience. And Bandhavgarh is located in the central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. My name is Suyash Keshri. I'm a wildlife filmmaker and presenter, and on this experience I will be a host and guide into this wilderness. But I'm not alone today. I have Himanshu Yadav on first camera, Nitin on second camera, and of course our guide is none other than Lala. Today we have come to the Khitauli zone. As I said earlier in previous episodes, Bandhavgarh has 6 major zones: Magdi, Tala, Khitauli, Panpata, Pator and Kalwa. And of all the zones, only 3 are open, which is Tala, Magdi and Khitauli. We've already seen the beauty of Tala and Magdi. Today we're going to experience the beauty of this wilderness in Khitauli. So let's continue on the stories as I start driving. Our goal today is to check out this area occupied by a female known as Tara rather. Last time I saw Tara was quite a while ago. Oh, there's some footprints right here actually. Going back, right there. There are the footprints. These are pretty fresh actually. The only reason they don't look sharp is because the sand is pretty loose and they've spread out. I'm just going to turn the vehicle. देखना पीछे. It's always difficult to maneuver the vehicle in places like these. So, as I was saying, our goal was to go check out this female called Tara, but literally we moved like 10 steps, or rather 10 meters, and then we found these pug marks and decided to turn around and check this road up ahead. So in comparison to Magdi and Khitauli, in comparison to Magdi and Tala, Khitauli is much more dry. There's some pug marks. There's some pug marks on this road as well. Let me just check this PIP. So if you pan the camera here, these flat area like are right there, the pug marks right there. Yep, right there. What I was trying to tell you is that these are called PIP, pug mark impression pads, which is basically a clear, okay, the pug marks are still going, which is basically a land that they clear and they flatten the soil there. So any animal that steps on it, the paws or the hooves are embedded clearly on it, and that just helps the forest department in tracking and the anti-poaching team in understanding where the movement of animals is happening. Lala, should we take a left or right?
Left.
Okay. Yeah. So the pug marks actually cut this way. We were gonna go that way, but good that we saw the pug mark. Hold on. I'm just gonna put the vehicle on 4-wheel drive. And back to 2-wheel. Yeah, so Magdi is a lot more flat and has taller trees. Tala is very rocky and has short trees. Khitoli has short trees, it's pretty dry, and it's mostly bamboo interspersed with sal, not many grasslands, and Khitoli can get very, very dusty. You'll see towards the end of the safari how dusty it will get. Yeah, pug mark still going. Where did they go now? Yep, they're still going on the right. I'm just gonna keep looking on the left and right in case we find something. So there are two tigers that crisscross this territory. One is a daughter of Mahaman female. So she's often known as Choti Mahaman, or some people like to call her Chabanhi because she charges at vehicles. And this area also belongs to a female who is the daughter of Darha. So she's often referred to as Choti Darha, which means little Darha, just like Choti Mahaman means little Mahaman. And all these names, if you've seen the episodes before, all these names are local names. They are according to the areas in Bandhavgarh, the trees there, or the village nearby, or even sometimes tigers here are named according to the stripe patterns and behavior, such as I said, Chabanhi. Now I can't see the pug marks anymore. No? Do you think we should listen for a second? Alright, we're just gonna stop here and listen for a quiet second. What we're trying to look for is alarm calls of langur, cheetah, sambar, anything that would give away the position of our tigers. Alarm call, alarm call, alarm call in front of us. So once again, we're just gonna listen to alarm calls. What a beautiful grassland in front of me. Some of it is old and abandoned farmlands because villages were relocated out from here recently, and these farmlands are now going to turn into grasslands, perfect for wildlife. Okay, we're going to keep going towards the right. That's where the alarm calls came from. Panje, panje, panje. Pug marks still going. Alright, the pug marks are still going. Really fresh. They cut this way and then they came back onto the road. नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप? ये पंजा तो है?
पंजे तो हैं। ये 6 बजे के आसपास निकला हुआ है।
अच्छा।
हाँ, सुबह।
चल। ठीक, थैंक यू। धन्यवाद, बाय बाय। So he belongs to one of the forest patrolling teams, anti-poaching unit, and you guys might be wondering, is it why and how is he walking around like that? Well, there's just a camp about 100 meters in from here, and that's where he's going. He must have come out to the grassland to check everything, make sure everything's okay. And yeah, they don't carry any weapons. Weapons aren't allowed in India's tiger reserves. All they have for protection usually is a stick and a wireless or a walkie-talkie on them. Right now he didn't have a stick though. But it is a risky life that they lead, but it is indeed very important for us to always talk to them, encourage them, and make sure that we can find ways to help them. It's a thankless task that they do. Wow, look at the beautiful green sal leaves. Ah, it's gorgeous. So Lala, he says that the tigers were here around 6 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
What do you think should our next move be? So,
I think they are around somewhere here close by.
okay.
Now it's going on once.
I just have to quickly show you guys the sunrise. The sun is breaking through the horizon. Oh my God, it looks beautiful. Okay, there's a vehicle coming from behind me, so we'll have to keep going. But I want to give a quick glimpse of that sun. Bug marks are here as well. But these are going back. And they aren't as fresh as the ones we saw earlier, which came this way. So tigers tend to take a circle sometimes, so maybe the tiger walked here in the night and then walked back like this. There's another water hole in the front that we might check. Oh, look at them, peacocks. We just got here to right there. Right there, yeah. Two peacocks, they're fighting. we just, oh wow. We just came here to check out on a water hole, and we're seeing quite a sight. Look at them. It's a performance, it's a ritual. They're essentially trying to size each other up, and the bigger, more beautiful, strong, wow. The bigger and more beautiful, the stronger is who will get the female. There's some calls coming from my left as well. Look at the beautiful reflection of green sal trees and bamboo on the water behind them. Sorry guys, there's a tree coming in front, but I don't want to move the vehicle because it's going to disturb them. Another peacock calling from my right. Yeah, I don't want to move the vehicle because it's going to disturb them and they might move off. And if it's blocking your view, I apologize for that. I really do. You can hear so many birds this morning. It's a beautiful day. I can hear Indian robin. I can hear Indian magpie robin, bulbuls, doves, of course peacocks, drongos, pit-pits, mini-bits, and out in the distance I can hear the calls of a jungle owlet as well. Oh wow. They aren't fighting seriously now that I think about it and now that I observe their behavior. I think they're playing around mostly. What do you think, Lala?
Fighting cow.
But not serious.
Not serious, but they try to fight.
They are trying to fight, but I don't think it's serious.
Yeah, no, not serious.
It's more like a practice run.
Yeah.
Because these fights can get feisty otherwise. It's a tongue twister. Fights can get feisty. No, 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 please don't go that way. Oh no. Okay. Should I try repositioning the vehicle? No. Okay, they're coming out actually. No. They are gone. Sorry guys. They are gone inside and I can see their tail, but they're moving that way. Maybe Lala, we can go and stop on the other side of the water hole.
Yes, sir.
Right? And we could just check on the other side of water hole if something came through. If not, at least we'll get a good view of these peacocks as well. Sorry about that, it's bumpy here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh no, my coffee spilled. Sorry guys. People watching, I apologize to you. But we've had a coffee spill. And this is just a part of the experience. Look at that. I'm gonna have to be sitting in sticky seat I didn't notice that. I was having sips of coffee while you guys were watching the display of the peacocks. Sorry guys. It's all part of the experience, I suppose. Ugh. Ooh, sticky, sticky, sticky. And also this was cold coffee, not even hot coffee. And I put a little bit of cream in it this morning. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. But coffee is very important for a person like me. That's how we stay alert. And I love coffee. Alright, in fact, Lala says that, let's leave the water hole. Let's just go straight and check again. Hey Nathan, can you pass my coffee there? It's not fully over and I would love to keep sipping on it while you guys watch the sunrise. The sun's broken the horizon, it's come over the tree line as well. Well, in Khitauli there's hardly a tree line because there's so much bamboo. But the lighting is absolutely phenomenal. Sorry about the bumps. And cheers to this morning. Actually, the people watching, I would love to know, and you can type in the comments, what kind of coffee do you like? Are you a coffee person or a tea person? Or do you prefer neither? I'll tell you the kind of coffee I like. If I'm drinking hot coffee, I either do a French press, it has to be a strong one. If not a French press, I like a double espresso with a little bit of water. So not quite an Americano, but double espresso with a little bit of water and milk, some brown sugar. And how I like my cold coffee is really, really strong. So 2 or 3 shots of espresso, a little bit of water, some cream, and there you go, you have it. And of course some ice as well. And that's what is in here. Right now we have 4 known blue-eyed tigers in Bandhavgarh. We have Dotty, Spotty, one of Dotty's sub-adult males, and of course Tara. That doesn't mean there aren't any more blue-eyed tigers. These are the ones that have been photographed. These are the ones in the tourism zones. And where the blue-eyed tiger story comes from is they're essentially the descendants of the only white tiger that was found in the wild. I shared this story on the first episode. This national park used to belong to Maharaja of Rewa, and he used to hunt here. One fine day in, I think, 1950s. In 1950s, I believe it was 1951 if I'm not wrong. 1951, he was hunting in the buffer areas of Bandhavgarh in the corridor which connects Bandhavgarh National Park to Sanjay Dubri National Park, which is another national park and tiger reserve in Madhya Pradesh. And he noticed a female with cubs, but the one cub was actually white in color. He decided not to kill the cub, and instead he captured that cub and he named him Mohan. And every single tiger that you see in the world which is white in color is a direct descendant of the tiger named Mohan, because Mohan was used or rather Mohan's genes and DNA were used to breed more tigers so that we can have more white tigers. Of course, they're a genetic anomaly. Everyone has pigmentation which defines the color of their skin. So a black leopard which is sometimes called the Black Panther, is essentially a melanistic leopard. What has happened is the blacks have overpowered the yellows in that leopard, and that's why the leopard has completely turned black. Similarly, in tigers, what happens is that white actually becomes leucism. So leucism is when the whites overpower the orange, and then the tiger becomes white and black. We also have melanistic tigers, but then in Odisha, about 6 melanistic tigers have been photographed, and we're actually going to play some photos for you guys, captured on camera traps by the forest departments of Odisha, which is a state in eastern India. Dhamdama Nala is, it's what we call, it's a drainage line, and I'm just going to go all the way up until there because there's some water filled up there, and tigers like to come and wallow there in the afternoon. Really good place for birding as well in Khitoli. Right there you see it's a deep gorge and water's filled up on the left right there. And tigers, if you know, as I've said before, I've been coming to Bandhavgarh for so long that I spend so much time here every year that by now I kind of know the movement patterns of different tigers. And the tigers here, namely Chota Bheem or Tara female, or there's another male who's Chota Bheem's brother that comes here. If they come, they usually come from there. They use that path, they walk straight on the sand, and then they make their way to this water. Yeah, this is the path I was talking about, this. And it makes for beautiful photographs because of the nice habitat in the background as well. But we're just gonna wait here for quite some time. Or just check if we can hear any alarm calls. If we can't, then we'll go to this area called Bandhalaya, which is again a water hole. So as the sun is starting to come up, it's getting a little warmer and the birds are becoming more and more active. I'm just going to sit quietly and then I want you guys to pick up on the different sounds of birds. Of course, there's 1,000 different birds, or rather 1,000 different bird calls. There aren't 1,000 different birds in Bandhavgarh. There are 250 species. Of course, it could be 1,000 individuals easily, but I can hear definitely 9 to 10 different birds. Bulbul, tree pie, well, rufous tree pie. I can hear laughing doves. I can hear green bee-eaters, munias, orioles, common hawk cuckoo, peacocks out in the distance. Gone. Summer alarm call. Summer alarm call. That's the thing, you gotta wait. There's a summer alarm call going on behind me. Call came from here, right? What's on the road? Oh, jackal. Jackal coming towards us. Can I reposition the vehicle like this? No, he's all the way over there. Let me just reposition the vehicle. Oh no, he went the other way. There was a jackal approaching us, and I was going to reposition the vehicle so we could film him, but he went that way. Oh, he's walking on the bridge. Oh man. I'm just going to quickly reposition. So, there the jackal. They're kind of going away, but maybe you guys can get a glimpse of it. There he is. There were two of them, one already passed. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh. And we're just gonna wait here, get some vitamin D, and listen to alarm calls. And kill mosquitoes. One thing I'm ruthless about is killing mosquitoes. Nothing else. I would not even hurt an ant, but when it comes to mosquitoes, I just want to kill them. Sound of birds. The thing is, all the birds are chirping, but they aren't moving too much. Otherwise, I'd be able to show you a lot of birds. Parakeets. Alright, we've been waiting here for quite some time, but I think the alarm call that happened of Sambar was probably a missed call. Just once he called and then he didn't. So we're just gonna go and check at the place I was talking about, Bantalaya. The bamboo slapping me. I was scared it was gonna hit my face. Got a little scratchy throat this morning, probably from the weather change and my habit of drinking ice water and iced coffee. Sorry, I meant to go left. These are very fresh. Jump on the hind legs, come scratching down. Egyptian vulture. Rejoin and fix the fencing here. It's huge! So let's come out of the safari once again and learn more about wildlife conservation, human-animal conflict. This time it's about elephants. In 2018, a lot of elephants came from Odisha all the way to Chhattisgarh and Chhattisgarh to Madhya Pradesh, and they found themselves in Bandhavgarh National Park. The forests on those states were getting destroyed, their homes were getting destroyed, so they seek shelter somewhere, and they found it here in Bandhavgarh. When they were recorded for the first time, I think there were 16 or 18 individuals, but now there are over 50 animals that live inside Bandhavgarh. But the relationship has kind of been in a love-hate system, because a lot of tourists and park guides love the fact that wildlife animals such as the elephant are here. Even people in the forest department and wildlife conservationists love the fact that elephants have come to Madhya Pradesh, but the villagers don't like it. And we've actually come to a village where we got a lead that a few elephants had come in, destroyed all the crops and destroyed parts of the houses as well in the process. Let's show you that. नमस्ते, क्या हाल है? बढ़िया। आप ही ने मेरे को फोन किया था ना कि हाथी आ गए थे घर पे?
जी सर, रात को आए थे।
कब आए थे?
कल रात को सर।
कल रात को। He said that yesterday elephants. हाँ?
इधर गिरा दिए।
ये तोड़ दिया?
जी जी।
So you see, yeah, the elephants came. The forest is just over there, and clearly, you know, again, we don't have any buffer areas, and they completely broke this on that side. They broke this and this. Oh right, yeah. Yeah, look at these elephant footprints. So yeah, the elephants have come from there. You see all these footprints, and from last night, they've come here. They've completely eaten a lot of the crops, which is a huge problem to the villagers because they depend on the crops completely. And the footprints are going here. ये भी क्या तोड़ा?
जी सर।
All right, see. With the foot. Oh, this is the culprit, right? Jackfruit. Hi, puppy. Hi. काटा तो नहीं है? नहीं sir. Hi. Hi. Hi, puppy. Sorry, I got distracted. But this is why the elephants must be here. Jackfruit tree, and then there's a mango tree as well. And you see, elephants or any other animal, they're not malicious, but something like an elephant is a destructive force when it enters a small village and farm like this and tries just because it wants to eat the jackfruit, it wants to eat the mangoes, the crops as well, and in the process they are very damaging to the villagers and to the villages. तो क्या नाम आपने बताया अपना? पूरन जी यहाँ ये तो हाथियों को कैसे भगाया?
सर आवाज करके सर।
क्या किया?
आवाज करके टार जला के आग से हमका बना के।
आग से?
जी जी जी।
बाप रे। और कितने बार आ जाते हैं हाथी?
सर हर सीजन आते हैं सर। अभी खेती हो जाएगी फिर आ जाएंगे खेती खाने के लिए। जी।
So see, that is really sad. And the biggest reason is, you see, a lot of the villages have popped up right around the buffer areas. There's hardly any buffer left. So the elephants or any animal, especially deer, wild boar, that kind of tend to eat crops, as we've found before, they find it as an easy escape to come out of the park and do this. And if we had more corridors connecting different national parks, if we had bigger buffer areas, then we would make sure that incidents like these don't happen. Because for a farmer like this who survives entirely on his crop, his cattle, this is a huge loss. Once again, it's not that the animals are malicious, they are also trying to survive, but so are the farmers. And that's what makes conservation very tricky. It's not all about wildlife, it's not all about humans, it's not all about the tigers must go and people must stay, or the people must go and the tigers must stay. It has to be addressed together in a country like India. We need to control our populations, we need to have bigger buffer areas, we need to connect more places with each other. 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, 50 years down the line maybe, we don't want to be in a space where we say, we knew how to protect our forest and its animals. We knew that we needed to do X, Y, Z steps. We need to connect different places, rehabilitate different areas, rehabituate different animals, as well as train forest officers and villagers in different ways. We knew how to save the tigers. We knew how to save the habitat, but we let them go. So here we are at Bantalaya, which is a small water hole that is man-made for different animals. We have some deer crossing the road, and there's a very tiny fawn that I want you guys to see, but I'm afraid that he's running away. Okay, he might come out. Yeah, right there. He's so tiny. Look at him. Oh, hi there, dude. I believe he must be just about 2 weeks, 3 weeks old. There he is again. And they've gone in. I think they're gonna go drink water, so I'm just gonna go quickly check. Well, not quickly, slowly, because I don't want to scare them. I'm gonna check if we can get a shot of them drinking water. There's a male deer right in front of me, right here. He'll come out. He's on the right, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the right. Yeah, there he is. You can barely see his antlers. Oh, he comes to the left now. Wow, the lighting is amazing. Wow, what a beautiful sight it is. I'm going to let the vehicle inch forward slowly. The fawn's coming. Where? Right there's the mother deer and the fawn right there. They might come down to drink water, but I'm not too sure if they're thirsty. Okay, actually, we're gonna leave the water hole because observing the behavior of this specific herd, they look a little uncomfortable with the vehicle here, and I don't want to keep them from drinking water. Every deer, every animal is different. Every deer herd is different. Some are more used to vehicles. I guess this specific herd is not as used to vehicles, and it's getting disturbed. So I don't want to disturb them. I want to let them drink water. I'm actually gonna keep going. Any moment like this, wildlife and their comfort always has to come first. The shot is the last, the view is the last, but the comfort of the wildlife has to be first. And if you guys are in a national park or tiger reserve or a sanctuary, and if your guide or naturalist tells you, okay, we're just gonna sit here, or we're not gonna go there, we're not gonna go here, then please listen to them. They're saying that from experience. Like right now, I'm looking at the deer and I can see them a little nervous, and that's from experience. You might not be able to see that in the camera, but I could see them looking a little left, right, and then towards me, especially the male deer as well. And the male deer was more curious, but the fawn and the mother were a little hesitant. So I'm sure they're thirsty. I just wanna go somewhere else then, instead of being around there and disturbing them. Oh, sorry guys. I was just on 4-wheel drive because I was on a very slight incline. Oh, this is pretty cool. You see, this is a axlewood tree. I might have mentioned in one of the episodes earlier. There's an axlewood tree, and it's also known as the leopard tree. And if you see, the entire tree is kind of whitish, but this specific spot looks a little more yellow. And I'm just gonna have to come here a little bit to show you. This specific path or part is kind of yellow, and that's just because the tigers have used this over and over again to spray mark their territory. Well, actually smells really pungent. Don't know why I did that, but smells kind of pungent. But yeah, if you notice small things in the jungle, you start seeing stuff like that as well, because multiple tigers have come through, they've stood here and they've spray marked their territory. Need to sanitize my hands now. Don't want to carry on any germs. It is time of COVID as well, so all the people out there, I hope you guys are staying safe. Hope your families are staying safe too, and hope that everyone is taking all the precautions. These are dire times. Okay. I'm just gonna remove this. All right. Beautiful patch of forest with sal trees. You can smell the sweet smell or the sweet scent of the new sal flowers and leaves coming out. What is really cool is in the monsoon season, if you come to the forest right towards the end of June and before the park closes, oh, white drum shama, white drum shama, white drum shama. Back. Oh no, it left. We're not getting a good angle. We're getting an angle minutely right there. No. Do you see right under the bamboo? Yeah? This bamboo. Okay? Yeah. This one, this bamboo is going down, and behind that you could see the white drum shama. Follow my hand, I'll tell you. Follow my fingers. Yeah, follow my fingers. That way. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Zoom in. Focus, focus. No, not there, not there. On the left, left, more left, more left, right there. Focus, focus, left, 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 left. Right there. Yep, right there. Do you see it? Go up, go up, go up, and towards the left. Yep, there you go. Good job, Himanshu. Great teamwork. That is the white drum shama. I really want to show you guys because it is a beautiful looking bird. So this is the bird we were seeing. We got a good glimpse of it. Which this is the one with orange breast, blackish body and wings, white rump right here. Of course, this is the male, this is the female, and this is another type of male, which is a sub-adult. That's a lesser flameback woodpecker. Do you guys see him? Right there, right there. He's going up there. Very beautiful bird. Sadly, he chose to go really far away from us. Gone? Oh, there he is. Beautiful, beautiful. Just observe him. Wow. Look at the red crown on top of him. Okay, the bird that we were seeing was the lesser flameback, but sometimes, sorry, it's too shiny for you guys. Sorry, sometimes every book uses different language or different kind of names. It's a way of selling the book sometimes. And here it's actually known as common flameback in this book. And this is the woodpecker that we were seeing. Of course, you can see the common flameback. This is the black rump flameback because it has a black rump. And then we also have greater flameback in Bandhavgarh. They're quite similar, greater flameback and common flameback, but of course the greater flameback is bigger and the common one of course is much smaller. Pretty interesting. In spite of its English name, not so common. Serpent eagle, beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that serpent eagle, guys. Massive bird. One of the most beautiful birds and has a beautiful sound as well. And of course they're called serpent eagles because they specialize in hunting snakes. Where's the serpent eagle? Alright, so the eagle that we're seeing here is called the crested serpent eagle, which is this one. You see, this is the crest that comes off, especially when they are calling or when they're displaying their feathers. These are the juveniles and this is a fully grown. When they're flying, they have these finger-like projections and a crest also running all through the wings. Beautiful bird though. It's quite a vocal species, often giving away its presence by the characteristics. But of course it's not being vocal right now. ऐसे ही बोलता है ना? Alright, we are gonna keep going and let our crested serpent eagle bask in the sun. Just looking at us. Hi, dude. Oh, that's a good face angle actually. Can you see him? This is a good angle to see the front side of the serpent eagle as well. And he's looking straight at us. Quite curious. Notice that white beak, not white, sorry, yellow beak with the hook. Now you can notice the hook, and that's really useful for tearing apart flesh, especially of the snakes. Right, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Good sighting, really good. Oh, we have a lot of sambar sitting here. I'm just gonna see which position is the best. That's a good angle. So you got 1, 2, 3 males and a few females. So sambar deer are the largest species of deer in India. This one looks like a young male. And the horns, or rather the antlers, they don't have horns. Horns are only present in bovines and antelopes. Deer have antlers. So Central Indian sambars have the largest antlers of any sambars in India. But size-wise, the sambars in Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan are recorded to be the largest. Okay, I'm just going to reposition the vehicle. One sambar has got up and there's some female up there as well. Right there, there's a fawn. So we have a sambar female sitting down, male standing up, and a beautiful little fawn. I believe the fawn must be at least 2 or 3 months old. It's so cute. Look at the ears flapping about. They're just trying to get the insects off, especially the flies, probably annoying them a lot. Okay, the fawn is moving up. I'm just gonna move. This is a good angle.
A bit further.
Maybe now you could see
Yeah.
from between the bamboo. Yep, there it is. And on the left you can see the male as well. There's the sambar fawn. Maybe that's his mother. Oh, that's so cute. For some reason, this male sambar looks very alert. Not too sure why. Maybe he heard a rustling sound in the bush or an alarm call really far away, because they have really, really good hearing, especially with those large ears. Alright, we're going to continue on. Leave our sambars and continue along the way. becoming a little sunny, so I'm just gonna put on my hat, please don't mind. We've got a langur party on the right, on the road, so many together. It's an Indian grey langur, also known as the Hanuman langur, the most common species of monkeys that you find all across India. Wow, there's so many of them. They're the best friends of the forest, sentinels and protectors, because they are usually the first ones to give an alarm call, because when they sit up on the top of the trees, they could see really, really far away. Quite gregarious, quite social, run by a single male, and he will mate with all the females. And if anyone challenges the dominance of the male, he will fight with them and make sure they run away. He won't even let sub-adults close to the females, sub-adult males that is, close to the females. And the fights can get quite feisty sometimes. They even end up in deaths often. So cute. Alright, shall we proceed? They're probably waiting to drink water. Look at them up on the gorge as well. They look quite comfortable sitting like that. There they are. Yep, they're going down to drink water. And there they go. Oh, one of them came up on the left. There's some deer coming down as well. You can barely see them. Right over there behind the sand. And then more langur coming down. The entire troop is coming down to drink water. Yeah, right there. And right behind them are some deer. They're quite cognizant. They're approaching very carefully. When the deer have their tail up, that just means caution. Proceed with caution rather. Those are just the nervous calls of the langur. Oh, the babies are doing as well. Young ones, 2 of them. Oh, they're so cute. Right, we're going to try showing you some stuff in slow motion, especially of those langur monkeys towards the edge. So female langurs weigh approximately 7 to 8, 9 kilograms, and males can weigh up to 11, even 14 kilograms. Quite a small animal, and usually tigers are unable to hunt them. That doesn't mean they don't hunt them at all. Tigers are opportunistic, but leopards, since leopards can climb trees, they often go for langurs. Alright, shall we go? I think I see something black. I wonder if it's a stone or a sloth bear or a wild boar. Oh, it is a sloth bear. Himanshu, see there? It is a sloth bear. What do you know? It's a sloth bear. He's foraging. Yeah, you can't really see him very clearly. Wow, sloth bears are beautiful. They're quite agile creatures for their size. And this one, it's very difficult to see sloth bears in Bandhavgarh because of the high density of tigers here. But seeing one in broad daylight is even more difficult because they're primarily nocturnal animals. And even when they're moving around either like early in the morning or late evening. I just want to show you guys a quick view of the sloth bear, since if you can't see him properly. What looks like a male because he's really large. What's really cool is that the females in India, especially in central India, they sometimes, the cubs are walking with them and the cubs get tired. So the female actually carries the cubs on her back. And it's the cutest thing to observe, these two little cubs just with the young ones just traveling in the back. They are an insectivorous bear actually. So they primarily look for termites, insects, but that doesn't mean they're not going to eat other things. They also eat fruits. They eat flowers. Mahua season is here now, and that's why sloth bears are very active. And this one's actually just digging up some roots of the bamboo or eating some flowers. I can't really see because it's not clear. Why they're called sloth bear is because sloths have this whitish ring on the underbelly, and sloth bears in India have that too. There isn't a good photo here, but here you can barely see it. And the one that we're seeing right now, you can't really see the sloth bear. They're quite solitary. They don't tend to socialize unless it's mother and cubs or a mating pair. But this one seems like he's going in further and we're not getting a good view. But wow, I couldn't imagine we'd see a sloth bear. Congratulations. Good job, team. That's amazing. They look pretty docile at first, and they are generally docile creatures, but they're creatures of immense anger sometimes if they're annoyed. So when I'm walking around in the forest, I pray to God that if I come across an animal, please don't let it be a sloth bear or a wild boar. Because sloth bears, they are incredibly defensive. They have poor eyesight. So when they go for you, they come really hard and they literally will maim you to the ground. And same with the wild boars as well. That doesn't mean they're malicious. Let me be very clear, that doesn't mean they're malicious. That just means that you have to be very careful of them and make a distance. Instances like this only happen when people venture too close to sloth bear or run into a sloth bear. And of course, you know, sloth bear are fearful of tigers and leopards, so they just lash out in defense. It's not that they're killing you, they're just lashing out in their defense and then leaving. But you see, with those big paws, if someone lashes out at you and hits you, you're gonna get quite injured. So as discussed earlier, we're going to continue focusing on this tiger that we have been tracking for quite some time, and other vehicles had told us as well. So let's keep going. There's some vehicles in front of us, so I'm just going to cover myself. Just a little bit of COVID precaution. कहाँ आगे?
उतर गया
चले. They said that a tiger crossed the road and went towards that side. It's the same male that we missed in the water hole at Dara Talab. He was coming this way, so we were heading this way as well. But of course we were going slowly, and then we missed him here as well. Damn it. What do you think, Lala?
wait for some time
We'll wait for some time. Can I park the vehicle in the shade?
आगे देखिए
So we'll just wait here for some time and try reading the forest. I'm not that disappointed, it's okay. It's just Mr. Tiger. Nothing too bad. We've seen a lot of tigers during these virtual safari experiences for you guys, and I'm sure we'll be able to track him again. He went a little that way. So the vehicles in the front can see the tiger, but my angle is not perfect, so I can't.
अब यहाँ 5 मिनट बैठा था.
Yeah, the tiger was sitting right there. You can see the soil is pretty flat and there's some pug marks as well.
Got that moment.
कहाँ पड़ा जाओ
Oh, there, tiger! Right there, right there, right there. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, right there. You will see a glimpse of him. Right there, right there. You see the tiger in the screen. Wow, beautiful. Hey, at least we got a glimpse. Yeah, I think he went that way. But at least we got a glimpse of him. Hi Praveen. Hi Sunil. How are you? Praveen in front of me, Sunil on the left. Both excellent trackers. Praveen's a guide, Sunil's a naturalist. So if you guys have seen one of my videos called Ilahi, it was just a music video. It's like Ilahi. It was made back in 2014 and 15. So Praveen was there with me mostly throughout that. Yeah. अच्छा ये दूसरा टाइगर है कहाँ चले अब
बच्चे माँ भी यही है ना
बच्चे माँ भी हैं
स्मेल ले रहा है ना वहाँ आग लगी तो बच्चे माँ यहाँ लेके आ गई है इधर रावल
Okay, we're just going to continue on, and then because the tiger has gone like this and this road loops like this, so we're just going to see if we can catch him on the other side. कहाँ पे? Okay, Lala says we should stop here for some time. But better it is to stay up there. Lala and I discussed. My hunch says that the tiger will come out onto this patch again. Sorry guys, it's a little bumpy. Please hold on. And if my hunch is correct, and if the tiger does come out, we'll get a beautiful view of him. I can't confirm his identity. I don't know who he is because we couldn't get a good look at him. It is a male because that's what the other vehicles are saying. यहाँ पे ना और ठीक है ना यहाँ Okay, we're just gonna wait here because the tiger's movement was this way.
Moving space देना 360 degree, okay?
Yeah, because if he comes close, we don't need 200, 600.
Yeah.
But congratulations, guys, another tiger sighting. Congratulations to you guys too. I hope you're enjoying this safari experience. Okay, so the calls just started coming from here. We were waiting here and I was expecting the tiger to move somewhere here, and he is. So the calls started coming from here, so we're just gonna go in the front and see. All eyes open, all ears open. So this road loops like this, so maybe if we are lucky, we'd be able to see this big guy. Tiger on the road, tiger on the road. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. He's walking straight towards us. गाड़ी को दिखा देना. Okay, I'm just gonna give him some breathing space. I'm gonna move back. Tiger on the road, guys. Wow, tiger's walking straight towards us. He's walking straight towards us. गाड़ी को दिखा देना. Okay, I'm just gonna give him some breathing space. I'm gonna move back.
पूरा ले लो यार पीछे please.
So I'm trying to tell the vehicle to go as far back as possible. Tiger on the road, guys. Right here, right here. He's a male. It's a male. He's walking straight towards us. I'm gonna move back more, give him some breathing space. Watch the vehicle at the back.
पीछे please पीछे.
Look at them, he's a beautiful guy. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Look at him, how close he is. Hmm?
Let him give some space.
Okay, the tiger's gonna come up here. Yeah. नहीं वहाँ पर आने दो. Ah, there are too many vehicles. Bus. Moving towards the right. Himanshu, you missed that?
Where he will come?
He's coming out there. Wow, look at the lighting there. My God. Absolutely stunning. Lana, where will he come out? I'm just gonna change. Huh? I'm just gonna change the angle real quick. Right there, he's still going. Okay, see this in the gap? He'll come out in this gap. Wow. And we're gonna lose him slowly but surely. But what a sight it was. Going, gone. Oh, moved a little left. Wow, what a day it has been. I told you guys, when he walked this way, he's gonna take up an animal trail and then come out somewhere on this road. I just knew it. So once we walked there, he stood. Then he maybe sat down for a little bit. That's when the cheetah gave the alarm call. And I told you I'm hearing the alarm calls from there. My hands are shaking right now. I told her I hear the alarm calls from front. So I was coming like this. And as soon as I got down this cave, I was like, oh my God, tiger. Wow. Whew. No. Oh no, my coffee spilled. And this is just a part of the experience. Look at that. Oh, this is pretty cool. This specific path or part is kind of yellow. And that's just because the tigers have used this over and over again to spray mark their territory. Wow, actually smells really pungent. Don't know why I did that, but it smells kind of pungent. Tiger on the road, tiger on the road. Wow, that's amazing. Look at him, how close he is. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I told you guys I was not worried about the tiger because we understand the forest here, okay? And somewhere deep down, I know we're gonna see a tiger. Bandhavgarh, you don't have to be worried about tigers. Sometimes you actually have to be worried about other things like seeing good birds because the birds here are pretty shy. Like we've been trying for so many different birds and wow, that was amazing. I do want to point out one thing. You see how we tracked him, and tracking is absolutely key. But once you find the tiger, what is also key is noticing its behavior. So if you must have realized, I would have said, okay, I'm going to move the vehicle, I'm going to move the vehicle. I'm going to give him some more space to walk. So that's what you're supposed to do. As soon as the tiger is just about 20 meters from you, you move the vehicle back. Let it walk on the road. Then again, you move the vehicle back. Let it walk on the road. And there were a lot of tips and turns in the road, so that's why the camera was a little shaky. So I apologize for that, but that's just how it must be. Another thing I need to address right now is a lot of people might look at this video or just think in general that tigers, how do they not attack? Why don't they attack the vehicle? Why don't they charge? Well, the thing is, we are giving him enough space. We're not disturbing him. If the tiger is scared of us, he'll actually run away. And if the tiger is disturbed or distressed rather, he will snarl at us. That is my cue. Snarl at us or move its tail or put its ear back. That is my cue to go way far back. So tigers are not malicious animals. No animal is malicious. They only charge at you or attack if they're really disturbed or really distressed. This tiger was not. Most tigers were not. In any of the series that you see or any of the tourists that come here, they'll tell you. And never has a tiger actually attacked a tourist vehicle at all. Yes, they've charged at them. Charge is basically they rush up and snarl and then run away. But I wanted to address that fact because a lot of people have this misconception that why don't tigers attack or that tigers attack a vehicle, but that's not true. That's just not true. Any of the videos that you must have seen of tigers like eating people, killing people, or heard stories, those are mishaps. Some happen in zoos when people just, God knows what possesses them to jump into the tiger cage. And some happen in misinstances or mishaps happen when people are actually walking in the forest where they're not supposed to go. In central India or in rural India in general, most of the places do not have toilet systems in the house. So they're used to going out into the jungles or nearby bushes to go and use the bathroom. And they usually do that, of course, early in the morning when tigers and leopards are the most active. So of course, a crouched man or woman seems like an easy prey. You just become the prey of, or rather the habitat of the tiger, of the leopard. So they can't distinguish between a sitting langur and a sitting human, which looks like a big langur. Another thing is, when they see vehicles, they see them as inanimate objects and they see us as part of the vehicles. And a vehicle is just too large for a tiger to tussle with. So that's why when you're in a tiger reserve, be calm, be composed. Of course, have excitement, but don't scream, don't cheer at the tiger, and make sure you're giving enough room for the tiger to walk on. For that, your naturalist and your guide will be the best person to do that. Don't try replicating what I'm doing. I'm trained in this field. I've been doing this for a really, really long time. I hope you guys enjoyed that experience. Once again, my name is Suyash Keshri and you're watching a virtual safari, the first of its kind in India. We're here in Bandhavgarh National Park in central India, state of Madhya Pradesh. On first camera, I have Himanshu Yadav. On second camera, I have Nitin Krishna and our guide is Lala. Thank you so much for joining and please do share it with your family and friends as well. And if you have any questions and would like to connect with us, please reach us at safarivithsuyash@gmail.com. If you're looking to travel to a place like this, you could go to suyashkeshri.com or contact me on Instagram and I'd be happy to provide you details. Thank you once again. I'll see you on the next safari. Take care and bye-bye.